we will resume when.
Okay.
You good? Okay. Thank you. Sorry. Let's go ahead.
Can we have fluid flow for 200, please?
This is when Reynolds numbers is between 2,300 and 400 or 4,000.
What is transitive flow?
All right. NJIT, I believe you have control over the board.
Could I have organic chemistry for 100, please?
There's a lot of just saying there's a lot of reverb on your mic, so if you could try to fix that before the next one. But yes, let me get. What was this for what? Sorry, I couldn't.
For 100, organic
100.
chemistry for 100. The name is given to hydrocarbons with only single bonds. UMBC.
What are alkanes? Can we get fluid flow for 3?
This is when the fluid has a Reynolds number greater than 4,000. NJIT.
What is turbulent flow?
And NJIT, you have control of the board.
I'm going to go organic chemistry 200.
The product of the reaction between propene and H2 in the presence of a nickel catalyst.
All right, no one.
Okay, NJIT, you still have control of the board.
I'm going to go intro to engineering 100.
Method of sharing problem solving.
What is the divide and conquer strategy?
Okay, that's not the answer, but Dr. Martin, what do you feel about that?
Dr. Martin, you are muted.
Yeah, what is the answer listed? I mean,
The answer is
that is a method of solving problems as a group.
I think that's fair. The answer is brainstorming. I think that's fair.
I think their answer is reasonable.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Can we do fluid flow for 4?
This is the upward force exerted by the fluid that opposes the weight of the partially or fully immersed object.
What is the buoyant force or buoyancy? Can we do intro? Sorry, can we do fluids for 500?
This is the excess pressure above the atmospheric pressure. Bucknell.
What is gauge pressure?
And Bucknell, you have control of the board.
Organic chemistry 300.
The repeating unit in polyethylene. Bucknell.
Is it ethene?
Can you just give it as a chemical formula? I mean, I don't even know why I asked that. Yeah, it is. You're good.
And Bucknell, you still have control of the board.
Yep. Organic chemistry for 400.
The first and second project of the gentle oxidation of ethanol.
Right.
And that is what is ethanol?
Oh God, what happened? Sorry.
Can we do pop culture 200?
This is the wife of Chandler Bing in the famous TV show Friends.
Who is Monica? Pop culture for 300.
Second most subscribed YouTube channel.
Who is PewDiePie?
Cameron, you stole my glory.
Sorry about that. Can we have intro to engineering for 200, please?
Yep.
Notes placed on an engineering sketch.
Can we do intro to engineering for 300, please?
Sketching 3D objects with 3 axes, X, Y, and Z.
What are orthographic projections?
Just a second. Sorry, I'm looking for the answer. This. Give me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
Oh my God, where is it?
I mean, I think.
It's. Could you elaborate? It's like kind of right.
Okay, so drafting is a simpler, or orthographic drawings.
Okay, so the answer that we have here is isometric sketching. I don't know. I think that is a little different than orthographic projection. They have some overlap, but
Orthographic projections are two-dimensional representations
right.
of objects.
Okay, so that's
3D
no, unfortunately.
is the 3D representation.
So,
UMBC, you still have control of the board.
Can we get chemical reactions for 100?
The symbol G stands for this in a chemical reaction. Bucknell.
What is Gibbs free energy?
no, unfortunately. Sorry.
Specifies that it's the gas state. What is the gas state? Sorry.
Yeah.
Can we get reactions for 200?
This law is when the number of atoms are equal on both sides of the reaction or equation. NJIT. I believe you are muted, NJIT.
What is a balanced equation?
No.
Bucknell.
What is conservation of mass?
And now, Bucknell, you have control of the board.
Can we do 300 chemical reactions?
Okay, this is the Daily Devil, so I guess it's not super subtle, but they don't like to say double. So, and who chose this again? Sorry, was it MJIT? Or was it Bucknell?
That
was Bucknell.
Bucknell. Okay, so to reiterate, you guys can wager up to $1,100 if you would like.
Can we do 1100?
Okay, so all right, Jared, you got so that's the wager.
Yep, got it.
What is sodium hydroxide?
Shoot, sorry, just a second. I'm not thinking straight. I need to.
That's correct.
That's correct. Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to find the answer here. Yes, you guys are right. So what I'll do is
2200.
okay. So I'm gonna just say yes, and then there we go, 2200. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Martin. I'm not like in thinking mode right now, so.
We'll do chemical reactions 400.
This is a reaction when ions from two compounds switch places. UMBC.
What is a double replacement reaction? Can we have, let's do intro to engineering for 400, please.
What is the standardization of lines used on technical drawings by line weight and style? Line conventions.
Can we do intro to engineering for 500?
An imaginary line that is used to locate or project the corners, edges, and features of a three-dimensional object onto the imaginary two-dimensional surface. Projection line.
Thermo for 5, please.
This type of energy transfer is done by the sun. Bucknell.
What is radiation? Pop culture 400.
This is the sequel movie of Breaking Bad.
They have no one? Okay. All right. Good movie.
We'll do organic for 500.
The name of the reaction mechanism when a bond breaks by splitting the shared pair of electrons equally between the two products. UMBC.
What is a radical reaction mechanism?
Okay. That's not the answer we have here, but I don't know what this answer means. I'm going to read what it is.
That's not the right one.
Okay, it's not right. Okay.
Yeah, no, I can tell you that one.
Okay. Sorry about that. Anyone? Yes, but no.
What is homolytic cleavage?
Yeah.
And Bucknell, you have control of the board.
Chemical reactions 500.
A combustion reaction has these three things in every combustion reaction.
What is CO2, oxygen, and water? I mean carbon dioxide. Yeah.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah. No, well, oh, you said oxygen and okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take that back. Actually, I'm gonna have to deduct it.
Actually, I mean, those three things are in every combustion reaction as well, though.
That is.
So this is not necessarily a clear.
You're right.
Yeah.
Clear answer. So I think their answer is actually correct.
Okay. This is why we have Dr. Martin here, guys. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
And last but not least,
The name of the ship in Guardians of the Galaxy.
all right. Oh shoot! Sorry, I don't know what I just. Okay, it's final factile time. I could have accidentally just clicked the wrong thing, but we're good. We're good. Okay, so I will reiterate the rules on this. You can wager anything from nothing to everything that you have, but not more than you have. I don't even know if it'll let you do more. So I don't know. It says waiting for wagers. Yeah, I think it's the team. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the team captain it's probably just the team captain that puts the wager in is my guess. So make sure that your team captains are doing that. Okay, got two of them in. And I think with this, I know with this final Jeopardy, it plays the cute little like Jeopardy music, but I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it. We'll see. Okay, let's go.
I can read it too. I'm going to distract from your concentration.
I think they can see it.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess this is how it works. We just see the answers like this. Okay, so Bucknell, what did they put? Cryogenic distillation. I will accept that, yes. Yeah. Okay, fair. I'll let somebody say, yeah. Distillation. Okay, yeah, it's not specific enough, sorry. The answer was refrigeration, but yeah. So. All right. So from there, what the hell? Okay, there we go. I don't know what was just happening there. But anyway, so the scores. So we have Bucknell and UMBC advancing to the next game. Let me go ahead and put that in the bracket here. This is, let's see, Bucknell 1. Bucknell 1, UMBC 2. Okay. Great. So I have those from the first game. Awesome. Okay. That went reasonably well, I think. I don't think there are no huge hiccups with the software. So thanks for sticking through to this point. All right. Let's go to the next one. So let me Prelim game 2. And let me get, oh, sorry, let me move this Zoom thing. All right, so the teams on this one, I could have it so it displays the question on the buzzer, but actually, I'll say I tried this earlier and it crams the text in real small. You really can't read it. So it's honestly, I think it's too much of a distraction. But yes, we'll do buzzers.
Hey, Ian, can I point out a concern?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, sorry, you're muted or something.
For Final Jeopardy, can we get the category before wagering? And also for the Daily Double, can we have to wager before seeing the question? Actually, you mentioned that though, right?
Yeah,
we can't.
Yeah, the problem with the Daily Double is I did not have time to go through and configure it in a way that hides the question before the wager comes up, because Factile doesn't have a default setting to do that, unfortunately.
I forgot you said that until I complained about it.
Yeah, no, sorry. It's just we're kind of dealing with the limitations of
yeah, no,
this.
I mean, you've done a great job. Like, you're a student too. We get it.
No,
right.
I appreciate that.
So because the students see the question before the wager, it might be better just to not let them do the wagering.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
right. It might be better just to have it as double the on the board.
Yeah. And just a reminder, I believe it was Bucknell that had the double last time, right? And they won anyway. I mean, they still would have won had they not wagered what they did. So I do agree that I think because it doesn't hide it, we probably should not continue with that. And I hate being inconsistent on the rules, but that would not have affected the outcome of that game there. So I think it's fair if you guys agree with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Okay.
Put it up to a poll if that's capable of Zoom. I don't know what.
Yeah, but Dr. Martin brought up a very good point. That's not how Jeopardy works. Like that, you never see. You're supposed to wager before you see the question, right? So it is kind of, it gives the team a very unfair advantage that they do get to see the question before they wager. They could just wager.
And there's a question asking you just to repeat which teams are playing in this game.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. Okay, so that, because I see 3 have joined, so hopefully it's the right ones. If not, I'll restart it. This is Bucknell 2, Delaware 1, and VT 2. Are those well, I'll find out if those are the teams that join right now. We'll see. Who's down here? Bucknell 2, Delaware 1, VT 2. Okay, good. So we're on board. So yes, we will treat the Daily Double differently this time. Yeah. All right. Okay, well, if we're all good to go from those teams, I am going to start off with Nickelodeon for 100. Paul, you ready?
Yes.
Jared, you ready too? Jared?
Yes, sorry about that.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. 2 teams advance from this game.
The show has a blue dog. VT.
Blue's Clues. Oh, stop.
Okay. I think I heard, did I hear Blue's Clues? I wasn't quite sure. Is that what they said?
That is what
That's what they said.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Let me get I didn't get the spreadsheet pulled up. Let me get, there we go. Okay, there we go. Yes, good to go.
Okay. Virginia Tech, you have control of the board.
Guys,
Virginia Tech.
you have to talk.
Can we have unit conversions for 100, please?
Yeah. By the way, since you guys are all in the same room, you can just make sure you use the same computer every time to buzz in. Just otherwise, it seems like you're going to get a ton of reverb. So, okay. Unit version.
12 turns into a foot. Bucknell.
What are intos?
Can we get units conversion for 2?
The number of feet in a yard. Delaware.
What is 3? Can we get units conversions for 500?
The largest metric unit of unit of measurement.
Meter. What's a kilometer?
And Bucknell.
Can we get units conversion for 4?
Converting 4 decimeters into a centimeter. Virginia Tech.
Wait. Yeah, you're. Oh, decameter. Wait.
No.
Delaware.
What is 40 centimeters? Can we get Nickelodeon for 500?
Zoe's little brother's name from Zoe 101. Bucknell.
Who is Dustin?
And Bucknell, you have control of the board.
Nickelodeon 400.
This show revolves around a honeybee Girl Scout.
It's okay. I didn't know that one either.
Nickelodeon 300.
Plankton from SpongeBob works at this place.
Chumbucket. What is Chumbucket? Yeah. Nickelodeon 200.
The show revolves around a kid who has been sent away to his aunt and uncle's house because he got into one little fight.
What is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Can we do unit conversion for 300?
16 of what goes into a pound?
What is ounces? Can we get catalyst for 400?
Name of the catalyst that can be used to speed up the decomposition of a hydrogen peroxide. Oh, Bucknell.
Heat. Light.
Well, so you can only answer once. That's not what I have, but I'm assuming that's not the right answer, Dr. Martin. I don't think.
Yeah, heat is not a catalyst.
No. Well, yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That we got to get the next one. The answer is catalase. The more you know. All right.
Can we get catalyst for 500?
Effect of increasing the volume of a reaction vessel to chemical reactions at equilibrium. Delaware.
What is nothing?
No.
Then.
Yeah. Okay.
Delaware really still have control of the board.
Catalyst for 300.
Reason for why catalysts speed up the rate of reaction in chemical reactions.
Lower activation energy.
Can you be more specific?
I don't think it can help you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not sure what form specifics you want, so sorry.
Okay, so I'll say that the answer is it provides an alternative pathway that lowers the activation energy of the reaction. It doesn't actually lower the activation energy of the reaction inherently.
I think that's a reasonable answer.
Is it? Okay, I wasn't sure, but.
Delaware.
Can I have differential equations for 300?
Graphical representation of a solution for a first-order differential equation. Virginia Tech.
Linear?
Bucknell.
What is a slope field?
Differential equations 200.
Name of the curve plotted through a slope field given an initial condition. Solution curve.
Another one.
Differential 100.
The order of a differential equation is determined by. Bucknell.
The exponents,
Can you be more specific?
the sum of the exponents, or the highest exponent? Sorry, the highest exponent.
Yes, it's the highest term.
Differential 400.
Okay, so they would double, but we're not going to do the wager. So
The value represented by the inflection point on a logistics curve.
The second derivative.
it's not. We have. I don't. I can't give that to you because it's specifically a logistics curve. Okay, I will. Yeah, this will just. It's not going to actually count double against you. I don't think that's fair. So what was this? I'll give you 400 back. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, the answer is half of the carrying capacity. Right? Hello?
I believe.
Yeah, you guys got to keep it moving.
Inorganic chem 100.
The purpose of this is to make a metal more conductive by making the gap between the orbitals smaller. Doping.
It's radioactive 100.
In nuclear fission, this is also released when energy is released. Virginia Tech.
Neutron.
Yes.
And Virginia Tech, you have control of the board.
Can we get its radioactive 200, please?
In this place, Ukraine, a nuclear reaction overheated and surrounding area still radioactive to this day. Delaware.
What is Chernobyl?
And Delaware, you have control of the board.
Let's go Catalyst 200.
Term given to the minimum amount of energy required to start a chemical reaction. Delaware again.
What is the activation energy? Catalyst 100.
Effects of increasing the concentration of a catalyst in a chemical reaction. Bucknell.
Increase the rate of reaction.
Yes, I will take that. Nothing could also happen, but that's true.
And Bucknell, you have control of the board.
Let's do differential for 5.
What is the general solution to y prime equals 2y plus 1? Y equals.
You don't need to read it.
Okay.
that one's tricky.
Inorganic 200.
A term that envelops the interactions between ions in a lattice.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't, yeah. I don't even know how to pronounce that one, I'm sorry. But Bucknell, I believe you still have control.
Radioactive 300.
Frequently cited health issues caused by nuclear power plants. Virginia Tech.
What is cancer?
You have control of the board.
Okay, it's radioactive 400.
Paper blocks them. Virginia Tech.
Gamma rays?
Delaware.
What is alpha particles?
And Delaware, you have control of the board.
Let's go inorgo 3.
This form of an element is commonly removed from public supply by the government for nuclear reaction research.
What is the radioactive isotope element?
Sorry, just a sec. I'm looking for the answer. No, sorry, not specific. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. It's a very
6.
Yeah.
Why did it have to be? It didn't mention what. It just said what version of this element, but it didn't give the element.
Instead of the.
We can take that up with the judges.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still up to us, but inorganic 4.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah, sorry, no problem.
So it was a pretty non-specific question.
Yeah.
It didn't specify the element in the question. So I'm not necessarily aware of other radioactive isotopes that are removed from the public supply, but I did not write the question either. So I would be tempted to give them the non-specific answer there because again, it was the question was not specific enough to direct them to the right answer.
I think that's fair. That was Bucknell?
Yeah.
And it was 300, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Bucknell, you have control of the board.
Inorganic 400.
Reason for toxicity of an element. Mimicking elements essential for life.
Inorganic 500.
Main component of drywall. Virginia Tech.
What is gypsum?
Can you say what the chemical formula for that is? I'm sorry, I don't know what.
From my knowledge, I think that's correct.
Yeah, gypsum is correct.
That is also
Okay,
correct.
so this is what we had. I will say, that's gypsum?
Yes.
Okay.
And Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Large scale, albeit extremely rare in the grand scheme of history, use of nuclear fusion. And of Virginia Tech.
Go. You said something. What is they put it on the space thing.
No.
Not specific enough.
Sorry.
I don't know what they're called.
Largest scale.
Bucknell?
What is a nuclear reactor?
No. Okay. This was the hydrogen bomb. Okay, no, we do not want to continue with double. Okay, so it's time for final factile. Unfortunately, VT cannot participate because their score is negative. That does not mean they're out yet, though. So I don't know. The factile doesn't know that rule, so VT just put in, well, we'll fix your score at the end, but just put in 0 for your wager if it lets you do that. And then Bucknell and Delaware, you can bet up to your current score.
And Ian, are we able to state the general idea of the question before they wager?
Are we? Yeah, I mean, let me, oh man.
If you can look at it prior.
Well, this is bad. I don't actually, I randomized where the final Jeopardies went. I don't know what the final Jeopardy is for this board. Yeah. Shoot. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is.
I think it's fine if we're consistent.
I think just to be consistent, maybe you should keep it same because the first group went without the category.
Right. I mean, I couldn't even tell you what it is. I literally don't know what the question is. So, yeah. So we're going to be consistent. Okay, Delaware, can you please get your wager in? Please.
We're having technical.
Yeah, where do I hit?
Yeah, we don't.
Oh, is it not? You know what? If it is it not letting you enter it? I think there was a glitch earlier. What was it? Okay. What we can do is we can manually adjust your score later, but like, you know,
We're
write down.
Nothing, so
Yeah. We wager 0.
yeah.
Okay, you wager 0. There you go.
Yes.
$0. So what I'm gonna have to do is, okay, can everyone just say how much they wagered? And Jared, can you take this down? Because it's not good. When I skip wagers, I think it's gonna get rid of the wagers that, well, VT is 0, we know that. Bucknell, how much did you wager? Oh wait, never mind. We're good. Okay, let's go. Okay, so just a reminder, VT, I don't know what you guys put, but it's not. Okay, that's not right anyways. Okay, Bucknell, no, unfortunately. So wait, Bucknell, how much did you, well, we'll find out. Okay. No. The keyword is petroleum, right? Petroleum API. Yep. Okay. Right. So from this, Delaware and Bucknell are advancing. Let me update the bracket. Get the right page open. I have so much open. Congrats, guys. Delaware 1 and Bucknell 2. Okay, great. So let's do the next one. All right, so up next, I'll just read out, is VT 1, Bucknell 3, and UVA. So yeah, just to reiterate that, it's VT 1, Bucknell 3, and UVA. And 2 teams will advance from this game. Please join, guys. Got to keep it going. There we go. Is the 3rd team having trouble connecting? Okay, there we go. All right, we all good? Let's go. Okay, Jared and Paul, you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, so confirm UVA 1, Bucknell 3, VT 1. Okay, perfect. Got all the teams here. Great. Let me make sure I got the questions pulled up on my screen. Okay. And what are the county history is the first one? Okay. Yes, I should be good. All right. History 100. Let's go.
She was almost killed for speaking up for girls and wanting education. UVA.
What is Malala?
And UVA controlled the board.
Can we have a general ChemE 300, please?
So, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
Okay, let me.
You want me to?
What do I do?
Just go ahead and let them answer this question.
Okay. Yeah.
The process harvests useful hydrocarbons from crude oil. UVA.
What is distillation?
Should you be more general, actually?
What is separation?
Sorry, I can't. It's. Oh, okay. I mean,
I would give them distillation.
Distillation's fair. Yeah. What was that? It was 100. Yeah. Let's. There we go.
All right. And then UVA, you still have control of the board.
Can we do AI discovery for 400, please?
Person who coined the phrase augmented reality. Tom Cottle. All right, UVA, still have control.
Can we get math for 200, please?
This is the slope of a straight line using 2 points. Virginia Tech.
What is the derivative?
We need no.
Oh, sorry. A rise over run, delta x over delta y over delta x.
Yeah, this math category. It's like it is math, like equations. So
yeah, sorry, I didn't really understand.
Oh no, you're good. Sorry, I should have probably specified that.
And Virginia Tech, you have control of the board.
I'll do math for 100.
This equation gives 2 roots.
What is the quadratic formula? I'll do math for 300.
This is Euler's identity. UVA.
E to the I pi plus 1 equals 0.
And UVA, you have control of the board.
Can we get famous ChemE people for 200, please?
First woman to receive a doctorate in chemical engineering from MIT. Margaret Hutchinson Rousseau.
Can we get biochem for 300, please?
Monomers of proteins and the number of them.
Let me say this is a 2. There's 2. You need to answer both. The first part and the second part. Go ahead.
And there's amino acids and 23.
No.
What are amino acids and 23?
Wait. Is my answer wrong?
UVA.
21 amino acids, please.
Okay. Who knows the answer to this? Because it says it's 20.
There's a lot more than 20 amino acids, but I think it's 20 that are commonly found in living organisms.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, 20 is the answer that we're looking for there.
Yeah, Wikipedia says 21, but
Oh, it does?
proteogenic amino acids, there are 21. 20 in the standard genetic code.
21 in the standard genetic code. Okay. So I will give those to UV. That will give that to UVA then. UVA said 21, right?
Yeah, we said 21. We were pretty confident in it.
Okay, so that was 300, right? That was 300 points?
Yes, that was 300. And UVA, you have control of the board.
Can we do biochem for 400, please?
Typical location of structural proteins in cells. Fuck now.
Ribosome. 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 What is ribosome?
That's not what we have here, but I'm not.
It is not correct. That would be
Yeah.
ribosomal proteins.
Yeah.
I think it's
What
the
is cytoplasm?
Sorry, it's UVA. What UVA?
membrane.
Yes.
And UVA, you have control of the board.
Can I do biochem for 200, please?
Polymers are composed of these. Virginia Tech.
Monomers. I'll do math for 400.
This is A plus B cubed.
Formula. We need a formula here, or like a specific variables. Yes.
UVA.
So I believe it's a cubed. Go. A cubed plus 2a squared.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Someone's trying to. We're talking and.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to take that. This is a long one here. Yeah. Right on the right track.
And Virginia Tech, I believe, have control of the board.
Okay, we'll do math for 500.
This is the Laplace transform of T cosine AT.
Yeah.
They really weren't pulling their punches.
Yeah. No, you got to be pretty good for these. Yeah.
All right, let's do general ChemE for 200.
Process with no temperature change. What now?
What is isothermal?
And Bucknell, you have control of the board.
Can I get general ChemE for 300?
This reactor is a model used to describe the chemical reaction in a continuous flowing system of cylindrical geometry. Virginia Tech.
What is a plug flow reactor? General ChemE for 400.
The name of this coefficient allows for ideal gas mathematical equations to model behavior of a real gas in thermodynamics. Bucknell. Can we get an answer from Bucknell? You may be muted.
I lost it, sorry.
Fugacity coefficient.
His favorite.
We'll stick with general ChemE for 500.
The name of the famous process that undergoes 4 successive operations of isothermal expansion, adiabatic expansion, isothermal compression, adiabatic compression. Virginia Tech.
What is the Carnot cycle? Let's do history for 200.
Arguably the most famous rule of the Roman Empire.
Who's Julius Caesar? History for 3.
Name of the face on the $50 bill. UVA.
Alexander Hamilton.
Ulysses S. Grant.
I'm sorry, who was speaking?
Ulysses S. Grant.
No, which school? Is that UVA or VT? Which school was speaking?
Yeah, that's got to be VT. UVA already answered.
Was that VT speaking? Just confirm yes or no.
No.
Yeah, I believe that was Catherine Smith.
Yeah, sorry, I buzzed in, but
Yeah.
someone else answered before. I could-
So Ulysses Grant is the answer, but UVA can't answer twice, so no one's getting the points on that one. Or wait, did I already say? No, yeah, I already did that. Okay. So
We'll do history for 400.
Numbers of British colonies in the Americas before the end of the Revolutionary War.
What's
Virginia.
13?
sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah,
I didn't-
sorry, 13. And history for 5.
Location of the battle that began the American Civil War.
What is Bull Run or Manassas?
And should be Battle of Fort Sumter. Virginia Tech, I believe you still have control of the board.
All right, we'll go biochem for 100.
These catalyze biochemical reactions.
What are catalysts?
Can you be more specific?
Enzymes?
Yes.
All right, biochem for 5.
The major biomolecules present in eggs.
What are proteins?
Can you be more specific? I think I know the answer to this one.
It's plural, so you have to give more than one answer.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Lipids and proteins. Mm-hmm.
And Virginia Tech, you still have control of the board.
All right, we'll do AI for 100.
Countries where the first drone delivery was made.
I don't know why that's in the bottom left, but it's the UK.
And Kingdom.
Yeah.
All right, AI for 2.
Name the first song that was synthesized by a computer, which inspired the infamous scene from 2001: A Space Odyssey. And Daisy Bell.
AI for 2 or 3.
First creator of the self-driving car. Group names are not the individual's name, please. Tsukuba Mechanical Engineering Laboratory.
All right, AI for 5.
The term artificial intelligence was first mentioned by this person. John McCarthy, a Stanford University professor.
All right, let's do 100.
His process is the process where nitrogen is converted to ammonia under high temperature and pressure.
Who is Haber? 300.
Founding father of chemical engineering.
I'll specify is the founding father, like the big daddy. Yes.
Fuck no.
Is it Davis?
Yes.
And Bucknell, you have control of the board.
Can we get famous people for 400, please?
The American father of chemical engineering. Arthur D. Little.
Oh, okay. This is so since no one picked it, we're not going to do like a double on this. So just treat it as a normal question because yeah, it's the final one. So have at it.
Creator. Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Bucknell controlled the board, so it would be theirs to guess on.
Is that?
Yeah, I also agree with that sentiment, but we can bring it up to the judge.
Yeah, what did the judges say?
Yeah, you got 3 seconds.
No,
Yeah,
it's
correct.
It's okay. It's not gonna. So Bucknell.
Bucknell should be able to
double. Okay, fair. All right, so go for it, Paul.
Oh, creator of one of the first 2 combined oral contraceptive pills.
Okay. Won't count that. Won't count that. Ah, sorry.
George Rosencrantz.
Okay. No, we don't want double. Okay. So it's time for final factile. So, again, the rules, negative scores cannot wager. So just put in 0, but then UVA and VT can wager up to their total dollar amount that they have. Come on, BT, please, wager.
Sorry, I was having trouble with the wager. It's not on my screen anymore.
Yeah. Damn.
I mean, since everyone else has already wagered, if you could mention it.
Yeah.
And
all right, I'll wager $2.99.
Okay. You got that, Jared?
Jared, you were muted.
Yeah, sorry about that.
And can we so we know Bucknell's wager is 0. UVA, can you just say your wager? Because I don't know if it's going to keep the wagers here when I click skip.
Yeah, we're all in.
All in. Okay. 500 for UVA. We good to go, Jared?
Yes.
All right. Let's do it. Okay.
Hey, can we get an answer from UVA?
Well, sorry, UVA, did you have trouble submitting or?
Sorry, I didn't see that I had to hit the submit button.
That's okay. I trust you. Okay, so we will. So Bucknell, I'll look at your answer, but we can't count it. So Bucknell's going to stay at -6. Jared, just remember that. But yes, it is the. Oh. Oh no, I'm sorry.
It was my verbal communication. I'm sorry, I spelled it wrong.
Judges.
So it doesn't matter. 2 teams move on.
That is.
That's a good point.
Okay, so Virginia Tech's. So, yeah, I think this is fair to give, but it's going to be it's going to be UVA and Virginia Tech that advance. So I'll just say that. Okay, cool. So I'll just. Okay, so the answer is the auto cycle. So Virginia Tech and UVA are advancing. That's VT1 and UVA. I'll put that in the bracket. Okay, we're down to the last prelim match. And then we get on to the semis. All right, so this match is going to be, well, there's only 3 teams I haven't played yet. That's UMBC 1, Widener, and Delaware 2. And this game, unfortunately, just because the way the bracket works, only 1 team will advance from this game. So, we apologize for that, but got to keep the night going. So, all right. Prelim 4.
And Ian, can you say who is playing next?
Yeah, UMBC 1, Widener, and Delaware 2. These should be the only 3 teams that have not played yet. All right, so go ahead and join the game, guys. One thing I just want everyone to keep in mind, I know that there have been some questions and some answers that there's definitely some ambiguity on. College students wrote these questions, so the bar is not extraordinarily high. I mean, we know how it is. So
most of us can barely do our taxes.
Yeah, so just do keep that in mind. These were volunteers from BT, which obviously, full disclosure, had no communication with our teams that are here. So I'm actually the only one who's seen the boards, besides the people who wrote them. So
yeah, unfortunately, and I specifically wanted to review it to make sure that everything was actually correct. If I ever tried logging into Factile, it would flip the boards around. So
yeah,
there's a bit of a disconnect, and unfortunately, it's due to technical difficulties.
Yeah.
And something to be stated, that Bucknell 4 is not there.
Oh.
That may be the reason why we are having such a long wait time.
Okay, so people from Bucknell, like, you do not have a 4th team competing tonight. You only have 3 teams. Wait, Bucknell 4 isn't even. I didn't call Bucknell 4. Sorry.
Bucknell 4 is in a bye.
Oh, they got a bye. Oh, okay. So, all right. I'll just say, I'm back up. I'm sorry. This is going to kick you guys out of the game. I need to redo that part of the bracket then. Interesting. Okay. So then this will be a game of 2 teams. One will advance, which is, I mean, that now at least the proportions of people that advance are starting to be more equal. So that's good. But okay, I want to share my screen again. Let me get out of this and I'll share the spreadsheet that I have open. You guys can see my Excel sheet, right? Okay. All right, so how do I want to do this? So Bucknell is not here. So one of these teams is going to get the bye. So here's what I'll do. Let me copy these down here, and I will do the exact same thing. I will give them each a random number. I will sort, and the largest random number, just like up here, the largest random number will take Bucknell's place.
Ian, I have another idea.
Wait a second. If you still need, why don't you just run the 3rd game and have 2 advance? Or run the 4th game and just have 2 advance?
Will that, oh, wait.
Yeah, that'd be the most fair way to do
Bucknell
it.
4 is not here.
Yeah, wait, let me just make sure to add up to the right
You'll be
number.
short of a team in the semis.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, okay, that still adds up. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking it's.
Just run the 4th game and have.
Okay, so 2 teams are going to,
run.
so all good. Let me just update the bracket then. So I'll just say 2 advance here, and I'll just get rid of this. Yeah, so, all right, cool. Let's do it. Okay, but it's still the same teams. Only 2 joined last time, so please do get joined quickly. So we got, just to reiterate, UMBC 1, Widener, and Delaware 2.
So can those three teams verbally confirm that they have joined?
Yeah, who hasn't joined?
Delaware 2 is in.
Okay. UMBC 1, are you guys in?
Yes, we are in.
We are in.
Okay, what about Widener? Is Widener here? Widener, are you here?
I mean, does anyone have contact with them?
I guess they're, well, we got to keep going. I don't think Widener's
There's
here.
only 2 teams that are playing, and
Yeah.
due to the
Okay.
didn't they both just advance? As it would be.
Yeah, so I'm just need to start this as a game of 2. So UMBC and 1, Delaware 2 just rejoined. I'm sorry about this. We'll have to do
2 teams still go or just one?
Oh, yeah, good point.
Like, should we just keep going to save time?
No, you guys get a bye. Let's just keep going to save time. So we'll go on to the semis. So let me put you guys. There you go. This is just how this works. So I'll update the bracket. UMBC 1 and Delaware 2 are now in the semis. Okay, so let me go ahead and do the randomization. Okay, so just to show you guys again, let me do the same thing.
So Ian, just before you do that, Bucknell 4 is not there, so you need to take.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay,
and
so
replace them with. Not sure who you replace them with.
It would be. Wait.
Delaware 2? No, you got
UMBC, Delaware 2. What are we missing? NJIT. We got UMBC 2 and Bucknell. Bucknell 1.
You just need to shift that up 1.
I think so. So there's only 8 teams then.
Oh, that's the problem. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. 8 teams it is. So then the way this is gonna.
There are 9 teams.
No, there are 9.
Well,
yeah. But you just had a cell missing. I think you're good now.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Cool. Let me put a filter on this, and I will sort it. Okay. Sorry. There we go. Okay, there we go. Here are the games. So let me highlight. All right, there we go. So the first game up will be Bucknell 1, Delaware 1, and Bucknell 2. So go ahead and get ready, and I will get the board open. I'm not going to do prelim 4. Okay, so we got Bucknell 1, Delaware 1, and Bucknell 2.
Something from the chat.
Hey, is it possible we could switch Delaware 1 and 2 for this game? Because 2 of our team members thought we had a 2-game cushion and are not available at this immediate moment. We're all going to lab, so they drove to the lab to do this round, but didn't realize it's going to be right now because we thought there'd be another game.
Yeah, 2 of the members of Delaware 1 aren't here, but Delaware 2 is ready to play instead because we haven't even played yet. So that's okay. Okay,
yeah,
all right, we're coming.
That's fine.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just
oh, it's all good.
We're all rolling with the punches.
Yeah. All right, we're joining. Sorry about that.
Okay, so this will be Bucknell 1, Delaware 2, and Bucknell 2. And Delaware 1, you'll play the next game. So.
I'll jump in for I'll put in Delaware 2's mascot. I'll do that.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Looks like we're good to go. All right, let me get the board up on my screen. Let's see, famous. Okay, I got it. All right, we're going to start with the top left, as always. Paul, Jared, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Great.
Yes.
Let's do it.
This British scientist is most commonly known as the founding father of chemical engineering.
Yeah, so, there could be repeats, just like, we had this one earlier, so just heads up.
And I'd go famous chemis to 200, just for the sake. Gets that one out of the way.
Okay.
This American chemical engineer pioneered the mass production of penicillin and was the first female member of the AACHE.
All right.
Margaret Hutchinson Rousseau.
Who actually she was the first female to attend, get her PhD in chemical engineering at MIT. We learned that earlier.
A lot of firsts.
Very talented person.
I mean, do we want to go 300? I don't know if
Yes, I think we should.
We'll go.
Yeah.
This chemical engineer was the first to enable the mass production of polyethylene via high-pressure reactor. Demois Manning.
Ooh, nice.
This British chemical engineer was known as the father of inherent process safety.
Wow, this is a brutal category.
Trevor Kletz. This chemical engineer was dubbed the manager of the century in the 1990s for his work in General Electric.
Dang.
John F. Welch Jr.
All right, well, we got that one out of the way. Well, let's go here.
According to the Chemical Engineering News, CNE publication, this chemical company is the largest in the world as of 2020. Delaware.
Who is DuPont?
Bucknell 2.
BASF.
And Bucknell 2, you have control of the board.
Industry 200.
This inert gas is most commonly used as an inert gas in industry, as it is a relevant topic in process safety management due to its asphyxiating properties at high concentration. Bucknell 1.
What is nitrogen?
And Bucknell 1, you have control of the board.
Industry 300.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, this is the most common industry employing chemical engineering. Bucknell 2.
I don't think we heard it.
What is petroleum?
Bucknell 1.
What are polymers or plastics?
Yeah, so you guys are going to like this one, but it's very specific because it's according to the U.S. Census Bureau. So the answer is a very literal industrial miscellaneous chemicals.
And I believe that was Bucknell 2 that has control of the board.
I'm talking about now.
Process design 100.
This essential unit separates liquid mixtures into component parts or fractions based off different volatilities.
That's a distillation column.
Sorry, yes.
Process design 200.
This type of pump consists of a propeller inside of a pump. Oh, Delaware?
Impeller.
You
Sorry,
cut off halfway through.
Can you repeat?
What is an impeller?
No, it's the type of pump, right? It's a axial flow.
But Bucknell 2, I believe you have control of the board.
Process design 300.
This distillation method employs a mass separating agent for mixtures having a low value of relative volatility, nearing unity. Extractive distillation, Bucknell 2.
Elements 100.
This element is the most electronegative on the periodic table.
What is fluorine?
And Delaware 2, you have control of the board.
Elements 200.
This salt is most commonly mixed with hydrogen peroxide and water to form the popular elephant toothpaste experiment. And that is potassium iodide.
Elements and compounds 300.
This element is most recently discovered on the periodic table and is named after the state in the American Southwest.
Southeast.
Oh, sorry, southeast. Can we give that to Bucknell?
Yeah. It was because of the. You go ahead. Bucknell.
Bucknell 2.
Okay, I'm sorry. We have to.
Tennis sorry, we don't know how to say it.
Yeah. Yes, that was a little late though. I don't. Judges, what do you think?
Judges?
So it sounded like there was a lot of discussion there, right?
Yeah, I don't think we can
answer the question.
Do that. Yeah.
But the element you were looking for is tennessine.
Yeah.
Delaware, I believe you have control.
Elements and compounds 400.
This compound is what gives Mars its orange-red hue.
Copper.
Bucknell 1.
What is iron oxide?
And Bucknell 1, you have now control of the board.
Elements for 500.
This is the rarest naturally occurring element of the Earth's crust. And astatine.
AICHE for 100.
This is the year that AICHE was founded.
$19.08.
In Bucknell 2, you have control of the board.
Process design 400.
This type of reactor is operated with both continuous and batch inputs and outputs. Bucknell 2.
Semi-continuous?
Yeah, semi-batch is, I would say, is synonymous with semi-continuous. Yeah, go ahead.
And yes, Bucknell 2.
Process for 500.
This rule is a heuristic method of tuning a PID controller. That is the Ziegler-Nicholas method. And Bucknell 2.
Industry 400.
This multinational conglomerate, known for its products/services in performance materials and technologies, has also developed the world's fastest quantum computer.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that was kind of a late response. Honeywell.
And Bucknell 2, I believe you have control of the board.
Famous chemist 100.
This chemical engineering won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1918 for developing a process in which the fixation of nitrogen from air. That is Fritz Haber.
Industry 5.
According to the US EPA, this is the approximate total number of manufacturing facilities in the United States. 13,500, which unless you're a walking textbook.
Right.
But yes, Bucknell, you still have control. Or Bucknell 2, you still have control.
AICHE 200.
This is where AICHE headquarters are located.
New York City or New York.
And Delaware 2, you have control of the board.
Famous chemist 200.
This chemical engineer won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1954 for their research into the nature of the chemical bond. They also won the Nobel Peace Prize 8 years later in the opposition of weapons of mass destruction. Linus Pauling.
Famous chemist 300.
This German chemist is referred to as the father of nuclear chemistry and discovered a series of radioactive isotopes. Otto Hahn. And Delaware.
Famous chemist 400.
This Danish chemist was the first to create a connection between electricity and magnetism. They also discovered the element aluminum.
That should say he, but it's just typo. Yeah.
Hans Christian Oersted. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Famous chemist 500.
This English chemist is responsible for the discovery of hydrogen, initially termed inflammable air.
It's probably supposed to say flammable air. I think it's another typo, but.
And that is Henry Cavendish.
Inflammable is the British word for flammable.
What? Whoa, what? Are you serious?
Yeah, that's
It would be uninflammable were it not flammable.
Dang. Sorry, I'm just having a moment. Okay, let's keep it going.
I believe Delaware 2 has control of the board still.
AKey 300.
This AICHE community was founded in 1985 following the catastrophic toxic release from Bhopal, India. Center of Chemical Process Safety. And Delaware?
400.
Including the incumbent, this is the total number of presidents that AICHE has had. Delaware.
10?
No, I respect the guess. $59. This is the total number of courses offered on the AICHE Safety and Chemistry Engineering Education Program, also known as SACH. Delaware.
37.
Yeah, it gets harder as we go up the
38.
The ranks.
You need a photographic memory at this point.
Yeah. Seriously. Okay, so we're on to final factile. So Bucknell, both Bucknells, you can wager up to however much you have. Delaware has to wager 0. But, it really doesn't matter how much you wager, but anyways, in this particular game. Okay, let's go. All right. Let's see what y'all put. Okay, Bucknell. No, not an explosion. No, not an explosion. No. The answer is a levee. A boiling liquid expanding vapor explosion. Very bad. All right. So from that game, both Bucknell teams are going to advance. So let me update my spread.
I thought only one team was
I'm sorry.
advancing.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. It's one. I'm still in prelim mode because we had that one game out. So yeah, Bucknell 1 is going to advance. Thank you, Dr. Martin. Bucknell 1 advances. Okay, so Bucknell 1. Okay, great. All right, we are getting there. All right, semi-game 2 is going to be Delaware 1, UMBC 1. Is Delaware 1, are they hopefully, I mean, we kind of got to go. So
I think we're good now.
okay, great. Delaware 1, UMBC 1, and NJIT 2 are in this game. So let me go and get this one started. All right, Delaware 1, UMBC 1, NJIT 2. Right. All teams are joined. Jared, Paul, you guys ready to go?
I'm ready.
You good, Jared? Jared?
Jared, you might be muted. I honestly can't see with the amount of people here.
Jared?
If worse comes worse, I can try to do scorekeeping.
Yeah, we haven't had any issues with it yet, but okay.
I'm more than happy to do scorekeeping.
Yeah, we'll see. Don't, yeah, if you can. Okay, but let's go. All right. Okay, so let's make sure we got the right ones. Delaware 1, NJI 2, and UMBC 1. Great. Okay, let's go.
Barrier of the initial to initiate a chemical reaction. Delaware.
What is activation energy? The name is Bond for 400.
So I just realized I didn't have the spreadsheet open. Let me get it open real quick. The name is Bond. Where are we? Okay, I'm on the right place. There we go. One. How much?
400, please.
400.
Condition of possessing a delocalized pi cloud.
Yeah, it's about chemical bonds, not James Bond. It's just a play on word like they do in Jeopardy, you know.
Can we say something real quick for Team UMBC? Our buzzers are like disappearing when the question comes up.
Ooh.
Yeah, I noticed that for that specific question. I don't know about the one before. But.
Okay. One of my other teammates said it happened for the question prior. It didn't happen to me, but I just...
What I could do is I could restart this game and just select these two ones again. We already know the points. It's Delaware with 100. We could just try to get you guys to rejoin with that. I don't really know what else to do.
I think it's just once somebody clicks it, everyone else's buzzers die.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's true. Can anyone else on the call speak up and attest to that?
Yeah, that's been happening.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry then.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm glad that you're bringing up these questions. This is very new to all of us. So, okay. Sorry, who has the board?
I'm feeling life for 500.
What is the kingdom of algae? This technical problems are great, guys.
Is it displaying the answer?
No.
I'm having a problem now where I just
we had the same problem.
Yeah,
it just said enter.
What do you mean?
I just have a blue screen. Mine wasn't working, so I'm gonna try to rejoin the game.
Like,
Okay.
I just have, instead of a button, I just have a text box now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's asking to submit an answer.
Oh,
Same here.
God. Okay.
Same here for NJT too.
All right, here's what I'll do. Let me take a picture of this so I know what ones we've gotten so far. And I know what the scores are. And I'm going to start a new game over. And hopefully this will fix it. If it doesn't, I don't know what to do. I mean, this hasn't happened before, so all right. Yeah, like I would say get out of your web, like, restart your the web browser on your phone, get off the site and just let's try this from new. All right. So yeah, those three teams, if you could rejoin.
Another idea is like if it might be the board, and we do have one unused board because we didn't play. So if we have the same problems on this board, we could go to the board we didn't use.
Yeah, that is true. The boards are all identical in settings because what we do is you put the settings into Factile in this like custom tab, and then you just apply the custom settings to every board. So you don't ever tweak the settings with the board. So they're all the same settings. I don't know why that was happening there, but okay. 3 teams are joined. Let's hope, fingers crossed, this works this time. All right, so I need to get rid of this one here. And I need to give Delaware 100. And then...
You should take the second one slow and see if they can see it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, could someone just try buzzing into this, or like, does it work? Did that work well?
Yes, I buzzed in it. It's working.
Yeah, it works.
Okay.
So did you.
Looks like it's working.
Okay, good. So just a little restart. Okay, so I'll just, yeah. And then the last one was this one right here. And could you just confirm again, like that worked all right? UMBC, did that work okay?
Yeah, it worked.
Okay, good. And it's not asking for like text input. Okay, good. All right, so we should be back to where we were then.
I'll take countries for 200.
Okay.
Previously known as Siam.
What is Thailand?
And Delaware, you have control of the board.
Let's go countries for 1.
Largest cities are Geneva and Zurich.
What is Switzerland? Let's go kinetics for 3.
When forward and backward rates are equal.
What is equilibrium?
Yes, sorry.
NJIT, you have control of the board.
Countries for 300.
Borders North Korea and Norway.
What is Russia?
And Delaware, you have control of the board.
Let's go energy for 2.
Square root of mass divided by, or energy divided by mass. NJIT. Can you repeat it?
C, constant of light.
And NGIT, you have control of the board.
Life for 100.
Cell division that maintains the number of chromosomes.
What is mitosis?
And UMBC, you have control of the board.
Life for 200.
Misfolded pathogenic proteins. NJIT.
What are prions?
And NJIT, you have control of the board.
Countries for 400.
Smallest country by area.
What is the Vatican?
And Delaware, you have control of the board.
Let's go energy for 3.
Where enthalpy and entropy are at their minimum. And what is absolute zero?
Let's go kinetics for 2.
Occurring with a single reaction step.
What is elementary?
And Delaware, you have control of the board.
Energy for 400.
1055 joules.
1.055 kilojoules.
Sorry, let me specify. We don't want it in SI units. This should be like a known simple conversion.
Oh, can I answer?
Who is speaking?
Another Delaware.
No, we can't have 2 people from the same school answer. Sorry.
It needs to be.
Yeah, it's a British thermal unit. Yeah.
And UMBC, I believe you have control of the board.
Don't we still have control?
Oh,
I'm sorry. I need to know who's talking, but probably.
Oh, yeah, it was Delaware. Yeah.
Oh,
so
I'm sorry.
Let's just go kinetics for this.
What'd you say?
Kinetics for 1.
Kinetics 1. Okay. Ooh. Double. Oh well. So with the doubles, remember only the team that selects the double can answer. So it has to be Delaware. Delaware, do you have an answer?
Yeah.
Catalyst.
What? Sorry, can you repeat that?
Like catalyst?
Yes.
Kinetics for 4.
Equivalent to infinity many CSDRs. Delaware.
What is a PFR? Kinetics for 5.
State that the rate of proportional to activities or concentrations of reactions or reactants. What is the law of mass action? In Delaware, you still have control?
The name is bond for 2.
Bonding associated with continuous sea of electrons.
What is metallic?
Oh,
yes.
What do you want?
Name this bond for 300.
Difference in this determines bond polarity.
What is electronegativity?
And NJIT, you have control of the board.
Countries for 500.
Nation with the highest Muslim population.
What is Indonesia?
In Delaware, you have control of the board.
Sorry, bond for 1.
Force binding ionic compounds.
What is Coulombic force?
Yes, I'll give you that.
Oh, sorry. Separation's 200.
Removes compounds from liquid with vapor. What is stripping column?
Separations for 3.
Separation by different interactions with stationary phases. What is chromatography?
Separations for 4.
Feed solution depleted in solute. What is raffinate?
Separations for 5.
Assumption that all liquid and vapor flow rate in a column sections are constant.
What is constant molar overflow?
I don't think I can give that.
I'm pretty sure that one's correct. I think I know where you're coming from.
I mean, it's very, very, very close. But is that judges? Is that okay?
So did he say molar?
Yes.
Because that's not correct.
Right. That's what I was. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I can't give that. It's molau.
Delaware, you still have control of the board.
Okay, let's separations 1.
Graphical method using equilibrium data for determining constant column stages.
What is McCabe theory? Can we do life for 300, please?
Systematic method of classifying species. A UMBC. Can I get an answer from UMBC? Okay.
What is phylogeny?
I believe that may have been a little bit too late.
That was a little late, and it's also not right again.
What is taxonomy? And
Can
Delaware.
you give life for 100, please?
Did you say life 400?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Maintenance of stable internal conditions.
What is homeostasis?
Energy for 5.
Kinetic energy of an electron accelerated through 1 volt in a vacuum. What is an electron volt, or ED? Model used to predict molecular geometries from the number of valence electrons and the constituent atoms.
What is the Vesper model?
Okay. Cool. So let's get to final factiles. So Delaware and JIT, you can bet up to the amount that you have. UMBC, unfortunately, you cannot wager anything. Or actually, the rules are you just can't, we can't count your answer either way. That's the negative scores cannot participate. So. Can we get a wager from NJIT, please? Are you having trouble entering it in? There we go. All right, let's do it. All right. Well, only NJIT and I don't know how this work because this just popped up. I think that was close. I know it's really hard to enter it in. Were you guys having trouble pressing the enter button?
Yeah.
I believe all of you because I tried this earlier and it is very difficult to enter it in. So I think these are all within reasonable time. Okay. So Delaware, let's see. No, it is not cavitation. NJIT. No. Yes, it is an eddy. Correct. But unfortunately, this.
Hey, I disagree with that answer.
Oh, okay.
An eddy is not a void space. The correct answer should be cavitation.
Cavitation. Okay, there we go. So let's go back and fix that then. Thank you. All right. So don't pay attention to this. So Who answered cavitation?
Delaware did.
We
And-
did.
Yeah.
Delaware. Okay.
It's 3,000 to 1, 3,000, and negative 200.
Who was the team that advanced?
Delaware 2.
Delaware 2. All right. Congratulations, Delaware 2. Okay, thank you, Dr. Martin. Again, these questions, they're not peer reviewed. They are written by college students. So
Yeah, I need to know who wrote that question so I can tell their fluids failed them.
Okay. Let us go home. All right, so the last semi game before we go to the finals is going to be UMBC 2, UVA, and VT 1. All right, UMBC 2, UVA, VT 1. Please join the game.
Hey, quick problem here. I accidentally joined as UMBC.
Okay, we got to restart then.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Okay. Everyone rejoin. UMBC 2, UVA, and VT 1. Who is not joined? Are you guys having trouble?
Sorry, 1 second.
Okay. All right. Paul, you ready?
Yes.
Jared, you ready?
Yes.
All right. Let me make sure I got the right board pulled up on my screen. That's hard to process. Sorry. Okay, got it. All right, let's do it. UMBC 2, UVA, and VT 1. Great, let's go.
Main purpose used in synthesizing ammonia.
Process.
Oh,
What
sorry.
is the Haber-Bosch process?
Yeah.
And UMBC.
Can we get thermo for 100, please?
Heat doesn't enter or leave the system.
What is an adiabatic system?
Oh.
Yeah.
Thermo for 2, please.
Type of variable indifferent to pad.
What is a state variable? Thermo for 3.
Determine the spontaneity of a process.
What is the Gibbs free energy? Thermo for 4.
Idealized body that absorbs all electromagnetic radiation.
What's a black body?
In Virginia Tech, you have control of the board.
Thermo for 5.
Measures useful work obtainable from an isochoric and isothermal process.
What is the entropy?
What is Helmholtz free energy? And VT, you have control of the board.
All right, we'll do process for 200.
Heating a metal above recrystallization temperature. What is annealing?
All right, process for 3.
Uses heat and pressurized gas to expand polymers. What is blow molding?
Process for 4.
Thermal extraction of metal from ore.
What is smelting?
And UMBC. You may be muted.
Can we get that's hard to process for 5, please?
Process used to synthesize Kevlar fibers. What is wet spinning?
Can we have biochemistry for 1, please?
Structure of DNA.
What's a double helix? Biochem for 2.
Catalyze biochemical reactions.
What are enzymes? Biochem for 3, please.
20 of these nitrogenous compounds are encoded for DNA.
Amino acids.
And UVA, you have control.
Biochem for 4. Biochem for 4.
For 4? 400?
Yes.
One of the 4 primary biomolecules, EPA and DHA, are examples.
We need 4 here.
What are omega-3 fatty acids?
What are lipids?
Wait, I'm sorry. Well, fatty acids is right. I'm my bad. I need to get that back. How
Okay,
much?
thank you.
What was the point on this? This was 400, so you guys get 8. Yeah, there you go.
And UMBC, you have control.
Can we do out of control for 100?
Common controller with 3 tuning parameters.
What is a PID controller? Control for 2, please.
Used to modify fluid flow rate.
What is a valve? Control for 3.
Self-stabilizing loop where perturbation causes decrease in a variable.
What is a negative feedback loop? Control for 4.
Models respond to input of a controller.
This is supposed to be an apostrophe. Model, the response of a model to the input of a controller. Give a little extra time on that one.
What is a transfer function?
Can we have control for 5?
Converts between time domain and the complex frequency domain.
What's a Laplace transform? Let's do current events for 100.
She was nominated for the Supreme Court on 9/26. Virginia Tech.
Who is McConnell?
Who is Barrett?
And UMBC have control.
Can we do allotropes for 1, please?
It's a trioxygen.
What is ozone? Let's do current events for 2.
Elon Musk implanted this device in a pig's brain.
Neuralink.
And UVA, you have control.
Chem for 5. Biochem for 5, please.
Synthesis of glucose from non-carbohydrates. UVA.
Glucogenesis.
Gluconeogenesis.
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 I'm sorry.
So, okay, the answer is gluconeogenesis.
Yeah.
What did the judges think about that? It was mispronounced.
So was it just one person answering, or was it a second person?
It's me and Joseph or Joe Bledsoe, and we're just sitting here together in my room.
Right, but only one person can answer. So there were two people answering.
I misspoke then.
Yeah.
And corrected yourself.
But, you know.
Judges, what?
I mean, I think we can let them have it, but again, you need to be careful. Only one person should be speaking. Nobody should be telling the other person what the answer is.
Yeah. Thank you.
And UVA, you have control.
Current events, please, for 300.
On 9/18, the U.S. announced a ban on this app, which was later blocked by a federal judge.
What is TikTok?
And UNBC, you have control.
Can we get allotropes for 2, please?
Carbon allotrope used to make black as material known.
What is nano black?
UVA.
Vanta Black.
Yeah. I think that's correct.
We'll have to talk.
No, that's not the allotrope.
Okay.
That commercial name.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So the answer is carbon nanotubes. Is that what you were thinking, Dr. Martin?
Yeah, that would be correct.
Okay.
So I believe that's UNBC.
Can we have current events for 4, please?
Number of largest fire in California history.
Name of largest fire.
I'm sorry. What is the Creek Fire?
Current events for 5, please.
Protests surround controversy over this Belarusian president. Who is Alexander Lukashenko?
Allotropes for 3, please.
C60.
What is Buckminster fullerene? Let's go 400.
Okay. So remember, only VT can answer. That's how the double works. So, do you have an answer?
I'll guess 6.
No. But what we were doing earlier. No, it does count double against. Someone remind me. I think did we count double against earlier? Did we only counted single against, right?
No, we didn't count doubly against.
We did not count doubly against. Okay, so this was at 400 back. Okay, thank you.
Element with red, white, black, and violet allotropes. Virginia Tech.
I gotta guess, so I'll go with neon.
Nope. That is phosphorus.
Right, so no, we're not doing double factile now. Okay, so final factile, everyone can wager up to the amount that you have. And then one will advance to the finals, and we will have our final match. UVA and VT, if you guys
I'm still having trouble entering, clicking the enter button.
That's okay. If you just want to tell Jared how much you're wagering.
Yep, I'm good to go.
Yeah. The same with UVA. If you guys are having trouble entering it in.
Hey, for our vote, can we just do it all 800?
Okay.
Okay, I'll just do 0.
Okay, 800 UVA, 0 tech. And just in case it doesn't count the UMBC one, how much did you guys wager?
0, please.
0. All right, got that, Jared?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, well, only UMBC answered, but I
couldn't
yeah,
type in an answer.
I know. UVA, just do you have an answer? Like honestly, yes, no.
So it says that our team's answer was submitted.
So we had a hard time putting it in. It was the Boltzmann constant and the departure function for or departure function.
No, I'm sorry. That's not right. Well, it's the name of the. We want the product of what you're looking for. Sorry. So yeah. So UVA is no. Let's see what UMBC answered. Yes, it is entropy. And tech said entropy. Okay. So Jared, who advances? UMBC? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. UMBC is the last team to go to the finals. Yes, UMBC 2. Okay, cool. So let me do this one. Okay, so here we are. The final is a double Jeopardy game. The only one of the night. Obviously, we would not have had time to do, Jeopardy or double for all of the games, even for the semis. So just as a reminder, the 3 teams that are in the final are Bucknell 1, Delaware 2, and UMBC 2. Okay, so with that, I will start the final. There will not be a final Jeopardy after the first, single Jeopardy. It'll just go to double Jeopardy, and then there will be a final Jeopardy at the end of that. Okay.
The Delaware team is Delaware 1, not Delaware 2.
Wait, is it actually? Oh, yeah, it is. I'm sorry. It's Delaware 2. So Bucknell 1, Delaware 2, and UMBC 2, right?
Delaware 1.
Wait, what? Okay, I'm sorry. I have this written down wrong in here. Bucknell 1, Delaware 1, UMBC 2. There we go. What? Oh, I see what this. I see this. The spreadsheet resorted things because of I didn't lock the formulas in. Okay, that's where we go. Okay, so Bucknell 1, Delaware 1, UMBC 2. Okay. Good deal. All right, Bucknell 1, Delaware 1, UMBC 2. All right, Paul, are we ready?
I am running out of steam, but that's what the caffeine is.
Yep, me too. Jared, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to say thank you everyone for sticking around so far. This has gone, obviously not everything has gone like 100% according to plan, but I think overall it's been pretty good. So thank you guys. All right, let us begin. Okay, so here's the final board, and let me pull it up on my screen. Okay, I have it up on mine. All right, let's start top left.
This is the point at which chemical equivalent qualities of reactants have been mixed.
Quantities.
Oh, sorry, quantities. Delaware?
Sorry, I was struggling to unmute. What are stoichiometric quantities?
No. Yeah, I mean, the equivalent.
Equivalent point.
Well, the stoichiometric point is also listed as a second, but I don't think stoichiometric quantities counts. It asks for a specific point, so I don't think
I would say that stoichiometric quantities is correct.
Okay. The judge, Dr. Martin, says to give it, so we will. There we go.
And Delaware, you are in control.
Go Gen Chem for 2.
This is a homogeneous combination of solid and liquid particles mixed within a liquid or gas solvent.
What is a solution?
What is a colloid?
Let's go physics for 1.
This equation is a correlation for the conservation equations to demonstrate a relationship between velocity elevation and the pressure of non-viscous frigidous fluids.
What is Bernoulli's equation? Physics for 2.
These equations are a set of partial differential equations which describe the motion of viscous fluid substances.
What are the Navier-Stokes equations?
And UMBC.
Physics for 3, please.
This is an idealized thermodynamic cycle of a heat engine that converts heat into mechanical work while undergoing phase change.
What is a Carnot cycle?
Well, I will, yes. That is, the answer says the Rankine cycle, but that is, the Carnot cycle is also an idealized thermocycle. So judges, do you agree that's fine to give?
I mean, I'd say so, but Martin's the real vindicator of this.
Yeah.
So it's been a while since I've taught thermo, so I'm having to check on this.
I think the key part is the phase.
I think it's fine according to the definition.
Yeah. Okay, so that was 300, so let me give you back. There we go. Wait, oh, that took, you guys had it was 600, right? Didn't, Jared, help me out here. Was it 5 or 6? I thought I just saw that go down.
You were
right now. I have. Oh gosh, I think I missed that one. So we've done 2 100s and 2 200s. So it should be 300. Someone missed that because Delaware has 0. UMBC has 200 on this. So I think it should be 500. 500.
Okay, so I must have missed. So I thought it saw it go down. Okay, 500.
Yes, UMBC have control.
Okay. Can we do physics for 4, please?
This set of equations is in thermodynamics, which are derivable from the symmetry of second derivatives and from the definition of the thermodynamic potentials.
What are the Maxwell equations?
Delaware, you have control.
We do organic for 1.
This compound is the simplest aromatic hydrocarbon.
What is benzene?
UMPC.
Can we do physics for 5?
This is the proportionality factor that relates the average relative kinetic energy of particles in a gas with the thermodynamic temperature of the gas. Boltzmann constant.
Can we have organic chemistry for 2?
This is a fundamental class of reactions in organic/inorganic chemistry in which a leaving group is replaced by an electron-rich compound.
What is a nucleophilic attack? Can we get general engineering for 1?
This law states that microchips will double to the power every 18 to 24 months.
What is Moore's law? General engineering for 2, please.
This is the quantity that determines the torque needed for desired angular acceleration about a rotational axis.
What is the moment of inertia? General engineering for 3.
These methods are widely used in engineering for sensitivity/quantitative probabilistic analysis to represent correlated and non-correlated events in a process design. Monte Carlo methods.
General engineering for 4, please.
This type of fuel cell produces electricity from hydrogen and oxygen and generates heat and water as byproducts, but can also use electricity to split water into oxygen and hydrogen fuel, storing excess energy in the form of hydrogen.
A reversible fuel cell? Let's go, or go for 3.
This is the degree of unsaturation for naphthalene. Seven. Honestly, I don't understand the question, but sure.
This material is for 1.
This crystal structure has a cubic lattice with atoms positioned at the corners and one atom located at the center.
What is space center cubic?
I think that's okay. The answer is
That's not correct.
that's not correct. Okay, sorry.
What is the body-centered model?
Yeah, yes. Body-centered cubic. Yeah.
It's been a long time.
And UMBC, you have control.
Can we have general engineering for 5?
This polynomial time algorithm for integer factorization is commonly used to test the effectiveness and efficiency of quantum computing. Shor's algorithm. UMBC, you still have control?
Process materials for 2, please.
Okay, so remember, only UMBC can answer this.
What is a eutectic point? Or a eutectic mixture, sorry.
Yes. Where this is UMBC. Yes, that's correct.
Can we have process materials for 300?
This lattice irregularly represents an atom from a crystal that is crowded and into an interstitial site. Fuck no.
What is a void?
No. Well,
I'd ask if you clear.
Yeah, Dr. Martin.
I'm not sure what it's asking, so.
The answer is self-interstitial.
Yeah, so that's different than a void.
Yeah, okay. So.
UMBC, I believe you are in control.
Can we have Gen Chem for 3, please?
This law states that the change of enthalpy in a chemical reaction, the heat of reaction at constant pressure, is independent of the pathway between the initial and final states.
What is Hess's law? We'll take general chemistry for 400, please.
This is a temporary attractive force that results when the electrons in 2 adjacent atoms occupy positions that make the atoms form temporary dipole.
What is London dispersion? Can we get Gen Chem for 5, please?
This type of chemical reaction is the fundamental mechanism for detecting ethanol within a breathalyzer. It involves potassium dichromate, sulfuric acid, and a silver nitrate catalyst. What is an oxidation reduction reaction? And UMBC, you are still in control.
Can we do American history for 100?
This conflict between the United States and Great Britain that was caused by British restriction on U.S. trade and Americans' desire to expand their territory. And Bucknell.
What is the War of 1812?
And Bucknell, you're in control.
American history for 200.
These two former United States presidents both passed away on the same day as each other, coincidentally on the 4th of July, Delaware.
Jefferson and Adams.
And Delaware, you are in control.
Let's go American history for 3.
The Statue of Liberty is modeled after this Roman goddess. Oh, Delaware.
Who is Athena?
Is that the correct
Yep.
answer?
No, it's not the correct answer. Bucknell.
Who is Minerva?
Libertas. And I believe, again, that was UMBC who's... Oh, no, it was Bucknell, right? You guys were asking all the history questions. So, yes, Bucknell, you're in control.
American history 400.
On this day, the United Nations Declaration of Independence was signed by all members of the Continental Congress.
July 2nd, 1776.
Yes. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no, that is supposed to say July. The person who wrote that put August. That's wrong. It's July. You're right.
Let's just finish American history.
The United States celebrated Thanksgiving for the very first time under this U.S. president. George Washington. And Delaware, you're still in control.
Or go for 4.
This is an organometallic chemical reaction in which alkyl, allyl, vinyl, and argyl magnesium halides add to a carbonyl group in an aldehyde or ketone. A Grignard reaction.
Or go for 5.
This reaction is a means of converting a carboxylic acid to a brominated carboxylic acid where the bromine ends up as an alpha carbon of the carboxylic acid. Hill-Van Hard-Zelinsky reaction.
Process materials for 4.
This crystal structure is equilateral with 2 angles being equal to one another and the third angle being distinct. Rhombohedral. And this equation describes the isothermal transformation of a solid state system. Avrami equation.
Okay, so now we go on to double. So everything is double.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Wait,
this
is it automatically going to count those as double since they're not listed as double?
No, these are double. 200 to 1,000.
I apologize. I am just terrible at math.
Dude, it's okay. I'm like 5 brain cells working right now. So, yeah. So no, this should be tallying it correct. But yeah, Jared, do keep track of like the double scores. So yeah, there wasn't a final Jeopardy after that one, but there will be at the end of this one. This is the final board of the night that determines the winner. Okay, let me get it pulled up on my screen. Okay. All right, let's do it.
He invented the modern symbol for the integral. Who is Leibniz? I'm sorry, that's a little too German for me right now. And then numbers 400. Ian.
Oh, right.
Self-similar repeating pattern appears same at all magnifications.
What is a fractal?
And Delaware, you have control.
It's just a phase for 2.
Where solid and liquid and gas all exist simultaneously.
What is the triple point?
And UMBC, you have control.
It's just a phase for 4.
Liquid and gas become indistinguishable hotter than this.
What is the critical temperature?
And Delaware, you have control.
It said hotter than this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, can you give us absolute unit 200?
5.88 trillion miles.
What is 1 light year? Can we do units for 4?
42 gallons, commonly used in the petroleum industry.
What is a barrel?
And Delaware, you have control.
Or go for 2.
Benzene, degrees of unsaturation.
What is 4? Can we do units for 6?
CGS, units for viscosity. UMBC.
What is the centipoise or poise?
Yeah, it's poise. Is it okay that he?
Yeah, he corrected.
Clarified? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Can we do units for 8?
Oh, damn. Sorry.
Inverse wavelength.
What is wave number? Boom. Learn something. What's organic for 4?
Or go for 4?
Yes.
Name of simplest alkene.
Alkyne.
Oh, sorry, alkyne. And UMBC?
I'm blanking, sorry.
Delaware.
What is acetylene?
And Delaware, you have control.
Could you give us it's just a phase for 600?
Find dispersion of distinct immiscible liquid phases. Milk is an example.
Is that a new black blanket?
What is colloidal dispersion?
I've had that.
Someone needs to mute themselves, but no, it's not colloidal dispersion unless that's synonymous with the term that it.
That's not correct. It's not specific.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So the answer is an emulsion. And whoever was unmuted, please mute yourself.
I think it's instruments for 2.
Increases fluid pressure.
What is a compressor?
This isn't a very specific.
Or
you are right.
Yeah, I would accept that.
Yeah. The answer is a pump, but yeah, fluid was not specific enough. So yeah, you're right.
And Bucknell, you have control.
Instruments for 400.
Measures absorbance in visible and ultraviolet spectrum.
What is a spectrophotometer?
Can you be a little more specific?
UV vis.
Yeah.
And UMBC.
Can we have numbers for 6?
Study of spatial relations preserved under deformation.
What is topology?
In Delaware, you're in control.
Numbers for 8.
A statement accepted without proof.
What is a theorem?
No.
What is an axiom?
Instruments for 6.
Analyzes interactions of nuclear spin.
What is nuclear magnetic resonance?
And Bucknell, you have control.
Instruments for 800.
Measures flow rate through pressure drop across constricted pipes, sections of pipe.
What is a Venturi meter?
And UMBC.
Can we have units for 1,000?
Unit of magnetic induction equal to 1 Weber per square meter. And what is a Tesla? UMBC, are still in control.
Can we have instruments for 1,000?
Passes pressurized liquid solvent through solid absorbed material, separates by interactions with solvent.
Delaware.
What is a fluidized bed?
No.
What is a packed? What is a packed bed?
Well, okay. So the answer is high performance liquid chromatography. I don't think packed bed.
Yeah, neither of those answers is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, HPLC is specific.
Yeah.
And I believe UMBC, you are still in control.
Can we get numbers for 1,000, please?
Postulate that all non-trivial solutions of the zeta function lie on the critical line 1/2 plus tau I. What is the Raymond hypothesis?
Yeah, this is the final round of Jeopardy. You get the Riemann hypothesis, whatever that is.
Can we have phase for 800?
Point in a phase diagram of a mixture where melting point is minimized. What is the eutectic point?
Phase for 1,000, please.
Fifth phase of matter characterized by macroscopic quantum effects formed by the ultra-low density gas near absolute zero.
What is plasma?
What is Einstein-Bose condensate?
Yeah, I'll give that. It's Bose-Einstein, but yeah. No.
And Delaware, you are in control.
Give us organic 600.
Ring compound where 2 or more different elements are in the ring. What is a heterocycle?
Or go for 8.
Rule that additions to alkenes occur with the less electronegative compound adding to the less substituted carbon.
What is Markovnikov addition?
And Bucknell, I believe you're in control.
Organic for 1,000.
Reaction of conjugated diene and alkene.
What is Diels-Alder? Literature for 200.
Author of Crime and Punishment.
Dostoevsky.
In Delaware, you're in control.
Live for 4.
Okay, so only Delaware. Well, it's only Delaware can answer it.
Orwell?
Is there a spin?
This is a yeah, sorry. Name the book, not the author.
1984 by George Orwell.
Yes.
Lit for 6.
First draft of To Kill a Mockingbird.
Atticus.
No.
It's all right. Oh, I was unmuted. Oh no.
Can you guys mute, please?
My bad.
Okay.
What is To Go Set a Watchman? And Delaware, you are still in control.
Literature for 8.
Oh. Windmills.
Name the book.
Don Quixote.
I'll say with this last one, it's also a book. Earlier there was like one was an author somewhere books. This one is a book.
Dilemma with conflicting conditions or limitations. What is Catch-22?
Okay, so we are in final factile. This is it. So again, Bucknell, your score is going to remain at negative 700, but Delaware and UMBC you can wager. Now, I have a question for Dr. Martin, this is just because it is the final round. I do know what the question is for this one. I remember this one. Do you think it's fair to reveal the general category for this, or should we be consistent with how we have been before?
No, I think this is fine because this is the final, so there are no other similar competitions. So
okay. The topic is, how would I best say it? It is related to process equipment in industry. Okay, so with that in mind, you can place your wagers. Okay, let us go. I'll say keyword visceral. Visceral. Okay. Okay, UMBC, do you have an answer like typed in? Okay, good. Let us see. The answer is not foaming, unfortunately. Washout. We might have to have a discussion on this one. But what is raffinate? Okay. All right, I think we need to have a discussion on this one. The answer is puking. It's called column puking, and it is a very real term. It is a a recognized, standardized term. So what are we thinking on this, Dr. Martin?
I've never heard that term before, but
Okay.
I'm looking it up on
Yeah.
internet right now.
I made sure to look into this one.
It's as the pressure of the vapor can increase to a point where it forces liquid out of the top of the column. I would have accepted flooding.
Yeah. It's like
nobody had that answer either. So
right. Yeah.
So I don't think anybody had the correct answer.
Yeah. So, oh shoot, I don't know. Okay, I need to. Dang. All right, it's not gonna let me get the points. I need to know, and just let's use the honor system here because we are all honest people. I need to know what the wagers of Delaware and UMBC were.
So we wagered 0, but can't you, like?
There's a button that says display wagers there.
Yes. Oh
yeah,
wait.
I have the numbers written
sorry,
down.
My bad. I didn't even see that.
We
Okay.
did 4001. Yeah.
Okay. So congratulations, UMBC. You guys are the Mid-Atlantic Regional AICHE ChemE Jeopardy champions.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Ian, so much for setting all this up. I know it was hard. Like, as I said before, we're all students and everything. And thanks, Paul, for, hopping in, being the MC. You guys are great.
Well, yeah, I mean, thank you all for coming. What I do want to do is get first, second, and third places. So let's see. Let's see. So it would be UMBC, Delaware, and then Bucknell. Right. So let me.
Hey, Ian, somebody in the chat asked how many teams qualify.
That's a good question.
Gina and I just looked up the rules, and they say that if we have, what was it? Found on page 5 of the rules. If there are more than 6 regions with 10 plus teams competing, which does include our region, then we can send 2 to nationals. Gina and I are both comfortable with sending in 2 teams to nationals, but we want to get everyone else's opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine if that's the policy. So.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, let me put this in my spreadsheet just so that I have it. So then this is.
And I'm going to log off. Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you very much for coming, Dr. Martin.
Cheers. See you, Dr. Martin.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming. And
yes, thank you all very much. And let me finally turn my video back on. So I do exist. Thank you guys for coming so much. I apologize if there were any little or big hiccups with the technology. We're just doing our best this year. Apologies if you didn't like some of the Jeopardy questions. Just remember, it's like they're written by our peers. So, just kind of keep that in mind. I hope you all had fun. I thought it was fun, even in this virtual environment, I enjoyed it. So I really appreciate you all coming out. There was like at one point, I think nearly 70 people on here. So that's awesome. Tomorrow, the ChemE car competition starts at 9 a.m. But for those who are spectating, there's no need to show up till 11 because for the first 2 hours, there isn't much going on if you're not competing. So the email, it's all in the, I've sent out the emails with all the links and to that. And so I encourage you all to come by, cheer on your school, tell your friends, cheer on other people. It'll be fun. And then on Sunday, we are having I'm sorry, I'm just now seeing the chat. We are having the president's meeting. We had one back in the summer, which was really helpful. It helped us discuss things that we wanted to have this fall. So the meeting on Sunday is going to be more like, again, it's looking into the next semester.
That's not true.
Oh, can you mute yourself, please?
I'll be right back.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about next steps for the next semester. University of Maryland is going to be hosting next spring. So we'll kind of talk about what that might look like for the conference. And other things as well, just general updates on like how chapters are doing, what's working well, what's not working well for online engagement. I know that's something that we're all going through this semester. So that has been emailed, but I'll send out reminders about, not for ChemE car, that's right in the morning, but I'll send one out for the president advisors meeting, which does not have to just be presidents and advisors. Really, anybody can show up. They just kind of call it that. So again, congratulations to our top 3 teams, UMBC 2, Delaware 1, and Bucknell 1. And UMBC 2 and Delaware 1 will represent the Mid-Atlantic region at the National Virtual Student Conference in November. So also, I'll be emailing certificates to you guys. I'll try to do that tonight. It may not get done tonight, but I'll get it to you guys. Is there anything else that anybody would like to just say while there's some people on here?
I'm also going to be emceeing for the ChemE car.
Yes. Yeah. Paul, yeah. I'm not going to be there tomorrow, actually. Like, something came up very last minute related to coronavirus that prevents me from being there tomorrow. But one of our officers, Matt Poling, will be subbing in for me. He'll be managing the call, and Paul will be emceeing. It'll be a good time. Anybody
Thanks
else?
so much, Ian, for putting this together. I know it's tough, and AICHE has been, struggling, and we've leaned on you guys a lot to put these regionals together virtually. So we really appreciate you guys and everyone who came out, and congratulations to UMBC.
Yes. I'm clapping for those of you who aren't watching. Yeah. Thank you all for coming out again. I can't say that enough. So, I mean, I'll just stick around until people leave. If anyone wants to, like, if you have any feedback, you want to wait till there's less people on the call to like yell at me, you can do that. I'll just be here for a few minutes. But if not, good night, guys. Stay safe, and we'll see hopefully a lot of you tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, then on Sunday at the President's meeting. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah. I think we're still just a little confused. Like, are we moving on? Like,
Yes. Delaware, Delaware 1 is moving on.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we just wanted to ask because we weren't sure if we had to do some more studying or not.
No. So again, Jared and Gina looked at the rules, and the rules say that for regions with more than 10 teams, which we had 14, 2 teams advance, and that's no one objected. Plus, that's the rules. So like, yeah. So
Okay.
you guys, UMBC 2 and Delaware 1, you guys are going to represent us at the national conference.
Perfect.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Thank you again, everyone.
Yeah, thank you very much for staying a little bit later.
Yeah.
And I know we talked during the poster session that you've been pretty, you've gotten a lot more dumped on your plate because it's got pushed back. So thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Well, I guess good luck tomorrow with your not being a ChemE car. But
Thanks.
everybody there. Have a nice time. Bye-bye.
Thank you too.